Hey everyone, Sirik here, and this is Monolith. Give me 1 second to get back in focus. So, this is probably just going to be a one-off stream, but I like Monolith a lot, and I want to show it off some more. So, before anything else, we're actually going to exit to menu so that I can show off the opening, because it's a neat little opening. And if I had started from here, I would have definitely missed some of it on the stream. So that's the Monolith. I'm pretty sure it's the Monolith anyway. And there's an explosion. We get some really good music going on right here. This game in general has really freaking great music. So, not much actual plot to this game. It's pretty brief, but I think that's fine. It's basically a NES game plot. The game, a lot of the designs remind me of NES games, though the actual artwork it definitely isn't just NES. Like, this looks nice. But kind of like the way the ships are kind of this simplistic style. Is very NES style. So, got a quick little tutorial. The game only makes you go through this once, and it's very short. And you can go back to it whenever you want after your first time in the dungeon. So, also, we can teleport to rooms we've already been to, which is that part of the tutorial, and that is a really nice feature. I really wish more games had that feature. There's our bomb. Doesn't really do much damage, but clears bullets and knocks enemies away, so that's nice. Now we destroy this, and we get a boss fight that I'm pretty sure we can't actually lose. I don't think we actually take damage from this thing. I don't know. Well, if I get hit, then I guess we'll see. Also, worth mentioning, we have a nice dash here. It does not grant invincibility frames by default. Oh, hey, it does. We can die to this. I'm not going to let it kill me. The one time I might see what happens. Also, this is a fresh save. I moved my actual save data to a different folder for the time being. Because I kind of wanted to show off the game from the start. I just need to check one thing. Oops. Okay. Also, this is the pause menu right here. Kind of like it. You have two other more serious ones I've seen, but that's the one that shows up the most often. Just your ship with a cup of coffee. Yeah, here we are. This is the game for real. So I picked up that heart, and you might notice that said part plus. That's because we're already at 10 out of 10 health. So if we get 4 health worth of healing while already at full, we'll get our max health increased. Which is quite nice to have. Max health is good to have in this game because you'll lose a lot of it later on. That is a new weapon. I'll come back to it in a little bit. I want to clear out a little bit more normal stuff without the weapon. Wow, I actually got hit. Huh. So this first floor is pretty easy, which is kind of why I'm a bit surprised I managed to get hit. That's not good. Okay, let's get a weapon. And we have either Vulcan, which warps through boundaries and aligns with you. That's a better version of what we already have. Or Piercing Continuous Laser. I kind of like the Vulcan more, but since it kind of is basically an upgrade of our starter gun, let's get the laser. And you might notice we do have actual ammo like that. So, weapons do go away if you use them too much, and you can only have one weapon at a time. That being said, there's a lot of ammo pickups, and if you beat a mini-boss while at full health, it'll give a full ammo pickup. Being it when you're not full health, it gives you 1 health. That is 3 HP, and this die works if we get 1 or 6, we get the item in the bubble, and he makes a new item appear. Anything else, and we waste the money, and are free to try wasting more money to try again. So, piercing continuous laser is kind of nice, but it kind of burns through ammo like crazy. This thing is an upgrade station, which is rather menacing. These are the only permanent upgrades in the game other than flat ones to base power or base ammo. So we could get a shop discount, which is kind of nice this early on, since there's a lot of shops. This makes it so that whenever we switch weapons while we already have something other than our default gun, we get more money than we otherwise would get, and we get 2 health instead of 1, because you get a little bit of money and 1 health by default. I'm going to go with the shop thing. The other thing just increases your bomb count. I don't really need it. Your max bomb count, that is. I don't think I've ever even taken it. I would like to get that 3 HP thing at some point, but not right this second. No pressure blocks. So this game is a bit of a roguelike. It does have randomization. Like, this whole floor is randomized. That said, every single room is handcrafted. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing in the way of procedural generation on room-by-room basis. Probably gonna run out of ammo for this, but that's okay. Just which rooms you get and the exact way they're arranged varies between runs. So we could get that here, no strings attached, for 924. Oops, that's bad. Oh, good, health. So the reason I kind of want this is it'll probably max health up. Also, I'll take 2 more bombs. I'm also going to go here and use a bomb. Yep, there's a secret room here. Usually when you have something like this, there's a good chance that there's a secret room there. Hey, max ammo up, that'll help a bit. I'm gonna also try and go for, this. Nope. Nope, 1 more. Okay, fine. And there goes all my money. Oh, cool. This guy, I feel, is the one that spawn. There's 3 potential bosses for most floors. I'm pretty sure 3 potential for most floors. And of the 3, this is the guy that I've seen the least on this floor by a pretty large margin. Hello there. And he's dead. We did lose our laser at the end, though. Could go try for that health up. I'm actually going to. Like, it's a really good deal if it'll work. Because now we're at 12 HP. And 12 HP is rather nice. There's also a few shops that will sell you stuff for HP. They're pretty rare, but they can appear. So if you have a lot of max HP, especially if you have a lot of max HP and your current HP is nowhere near that max, it can be worth dumping 1 or 2 max HP in for some sort of nice temporary boost. Okay, so this is a shrine. It gives you something nice for kind of short term, but kind of screws you over a bit long term. In this case, we get 6 bombs and lose a max bomb. Already have 4 bombs, so really don't care. I honestly almost never use the shrines. I think I've used them like once for ammo, and that was it, because I have a really nice gun. And the ammo trade-off is cuts max ammo, but gives you 400% ammo on your current gun. Let's see, stealth. Autobomb's pretty good. Scanner. I do actually like Autobomb a lot. That said, I think I'm going to take stealth. It makes enemies take like a split second longer to activate, so you can get a few hits in, or you can get another second to scan the room. It's a lot more handy than it sounds. Also depends on just what the enemies are. What do we got here? Cyborg skulls. Okay. That's nothing too serious. Oh, there we go. I really like this cyborg skull guy. And we have a weapon. I'm going to track down wherever the mini boss room is before I get that weapon. There we go. I forget if there's one, I think there's 2 mini boss rooms on this floor, actually. And if it wasn't clear, you do need to defeat all the mini bosses before you can go into the boss room. Okay, well, I'm probably going to be streaming for around 2 hours. I just started this up like a few minutes ago. Yeah, sure. Oh crap. Nah, I'm pretty consistent about ending at like 10:30 unless I'm in the middle of a boss fight or something. There we go. Hey, max ammo up. Also, it's worth noting, if you take an ammo refill, that one was just a normal max ammo up, but if you take an ammo refill and you're already at max ammo, or you have the default gun, instead of getting an ammo refill, since you have no ammo missing, you will instead get a max ammo up. And that's shared between all guns because it's percentage based. Like right now, you can see my max ammo is 125%. And the layout of this floor is really weird this time around. Let's get rid of that to get rid. Oh man, I need to kill this thing. There. I wanted to get as much debris as I could, and it was kind of just starting to drift really far away. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this so that I can get a gun and then get an ammo refill from the mini boss. Homing triple fireball is pretty good. I don't like charge shot. I feel like charge shot needs to be buffed. It just seems... I might be missing something or just not using it properly, but honestly seems to do less damage than your default gun at times. So, fireball normally shoots 1 fireball periodically, but with homing triple, it shoots 3 and they home in on the target, so that's super strong. So, I'm guessing the secret room is either here, here, or here. I'm going to look at all these. Sometimes you can tell where a secret room isn't going to be if there's a weird wall in the way, because it can only be on straight walls like that one. Okay. Oh, cool. This is not the boss I like a whole lot. Just looks really cool. Just a cyber skeleton. Oh, I'm going to blow those away with bombs, actually, because that attack's a real pain. And, oh, we got some fire. And there we go. So you can see that this floor is still pretty easy. The difficulty doesn't really pick up that much until around the 4th floor, and even then, I usually don't die until at least the 5th boss, which is by default the final boss of the game. Oh, I wanted to pick up some bombs, and I completely forgot because the exit portal was right there in front of me. Another shrine. Ooh, I don't remember ever seeing this one. This one's a bit vague because I don't know if it means lose half my current HP or lose half my max HP. I think it means lose half my max HP, which 20% extra damage is good, but it's not that good. Yeah, Binding of Gradius is a good way of describing this. I should have had that for the stream title. Ah, well. Hey, got a bomb. Oh. Okay, the ads are out of the way. This guy's usually not too bad. He really hurt me a lot there, though. Doing pretty good on ammo right now, at least. That could be a problem if I don't find at least one refill on this floor at some point. For the record, I will say I like this game a whole lot more than Binding of Isaac. I understand why people love Binding of Isaac sometimes, but that game has just never, ever caught on with me. Okay, you're usually pretty easy, but this arena's a real pain. This is a kind of really claustrophobic arena. Oh, killed it right as it was charging. Yeah, but usually when this game says lose HP, it means lose max HP. That said, I might test it just so that I know for future runs. Ooh. Okay, so there's... Oh no, that's an upgrade station. One thing that is a little bit of an issue is the upgrade station crosses and the enemy circles kind of look the same on the mini-map until you like turn into the big map. This is really good if you desperately need a good weapon. Scanner's kind of nice, but we're getting just plus 10% default damage because it's 10% damage for free. Like, damage up is just a really good thing to find in this game. I'll come back to this if there's not a better shop on the floor. Usually there's a normal shop on each floor. Not always, but usually. This one maybe not because it already has Shrine. Okay, this is the weapon room. That's probably not going to be worth taking. So water does influence bullets and slows you down. Slows down bullets, slows you down a little bit. Oh, the fish room. These reddish orange fish will jump at you, which is why I'm keeping my distance from them. Wow, I almost swerved straight into that. And it's also why I'm very glad I have homing at the moment. There we go. And I think that's the whole floor. Right? Yeah, it is. Let's see. Boss. I have 69 ammo. So I can bet on... Let's see. Wait, no. I killed all the mini-bosses. What am I saying? I can't bet on getting more ammo from them. What are these weapons? So these weapons won't stay here if I leave. That's one thing to be aware of. Whenever you have pickups, it's you get that pickup in the room when it appears, or it's gone. So piercing split revolver versus homing freeze laser. I'm sticking with my triple homing fireball. Let's see. Yeah, let's test this out. Oh, it's just current health. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm not paying you 2,000 for a chance at a charge shot. Okay. I'll see you later. Ooh, ice worm. I like this boss. I know I like all the bosses, but I just think this boss looks cool. It is probably the easiest of the level 3 bosses. Or at least it's the one that I find the easiest. But did match hit me twice. Now it's a question of, do I want to risk a bomb to look for the secret room? Okay, so the secret room can't possibly be here. At least I'm pretty sure. Because it can't fit into this wall. And it always connects to all the rooms around it. So that means that I don't need to bomb here. Kind of the same deal for this. I don't think it can fit into that other wall. Which makes me a bit curious as to where it is. It might be down here. Yes. Okay. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen a secret room that only has one entrance. I think they always have at least two. Could be wrong, though. So max ammo up was a pretty nice thing to find. I do need to kind of get my current health up a bit. Wow, I just nuked those. So floor 4 is where things start to get a bit actually dangerous. Ooh, reveal the entire floor for that much is not bad. I'm going to do it. Oh, cool, and the secret room is right here. Yeah, let's go for it. 10% damage increase. Okay. So, that was worth the money to get that right off the bat in this floor. Oh, hey, and the key to the treasure vault is right outside the treasure vault. I'm gonna go ahead and get you. Any other shops? No other shops. Okay, you're done level 4. You're done, and you're dead. Okay. Now there's 1 health. The one problem with having traded away a big chunk of my current health to that statue is I can't use mini bosses for ammo at the moment. Okay, I don't actually want that. I should be beelining to the permanent upgrade repository, actually. Wow, that was close. This thing. Here we go. What do we got? Fortune's good. Focus. Plating at this point would just make it even harder to hit max, and honestly 13's a kind of good max at the moment. This is nice, but it's kind of late in the game. I think I'm going to take focus. More invincibility frames after getting hit is a nice thing to have, especially for the upcoming boss fights. Hey, ammo refill. Okay. Now, you don't have to clear out the whole floor, obviously. Like, getting the map, I could just be beelining straight to the mini-bosses and have that be that. That being said, I like shopping in this game. It's usually really useful. So, I feel like it's worth it to clear out the floor for money. There we go. And I managed to get hit by something at the last second. That was unfortunate. Oh, this room looks nasty. Go away, ghosts. The slow firing speed on the fireball weapon is kind of really not helping me here. I need to actually take on the last mini-boss. Okay, you're usually pretty easy. And I managed to get hit by him. Great. So that's usually how many boss fights go, where you usually take a hit and then get the hit back. Oh. That's not the best of treasures, but for the time being it was probably ideal. I would have rather that over a more permanent increase at the moment because of how low my health was. We bought everything at the shop, so he's gone. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to clear out this floor, I think. 76 ammo with this particular gun is quite a bit. Okay. Took a hit, got it back. Whatever works. Oh, I should check out the gun room after this, just to see if there's a better gun in that room. So I feel like Ordinator is probably the most common of the floor 4 bosses. I honestly don't know if they have different spawn rates. It could just be that I happen to get him a lot. But he's definitely the one that I've personally seen the most on floor 4, and he's dead. So we're at full health with decent ammo and decent bombs, so we're actually in really good shape at the moment. Triple twin shooter, which means that we'd fire 5 bullets at once, or shotgun style overheat. That's not bad, but that shotgun style burns through ammo like crazy, and honestly, triple homing's pretty powerful anyway, so sticking with my current gun. So this is floor 5. On your first run, this is as far as you can go into the Monolith. There are a total of 6 floors, but you need to unlock the 6th floor. So it's not the longest of games, but it's just really fun to play. Like, I feel like the problem with a lot of roguelikes is some of them go on for so long that makes me not really want to replay them. Whereas this game's about like 20-ish minutes per run, so it kind of is really just, it makes you want to replay it. Oh, this room's awful. I've never seen this one. Go away. Okay, you're an awful mage that I just annihilated. This thing's a bit of a pain. Man, this triple fireball really is just insanely strong, though. What do we got here? Okay, so this is a pretty good one if you are running low on ammo. You lose half of your max ammo, but 400% ammo for your current weapon means that your current weapon's going to really go pretty far. I'm really happy to see that on this floor in particular, because I'll probably actually be making use of that unless I get a 100% ammo refill. Okay, another mini-boss. Oh, this thing. The, like, weird, adorable cyber wizard thing. Anyway, I'm at full HP, so if I can find another mini-boss room without taking damage, that'll pretty much do it. Oh, go away. Nope, got another HP part though. Okay, that's just the weapon room. I want both of these things. I'll take this now and I'll come back later for the key. Oh. Ah, God, 2 damage. That's not good. Not the worst thing in the world, but... Oh, hello. So, this is what I've been hoping for the whole game. It's Blink. We actually have invincibility frames on our dash now because it's a teleport. Which helps a whole lot. Even though I just got hit anyway. And... there you go. Part of the issue is that I've gone so long in this run without Blink that I'm still playing like I don't have it. I could be blinking through a lot of this, saving myself a whole lot of trouble. Okay, I can go into the boss room. Not going to. Since I really don't know what else is available on this floor. I'm hoping to find at least one more shop. Alright, there's the treasure room. That was a bit scary. Oh, I have 1 ammo left. Wow, I'm glad I noticed that. I'm going to do that, because I like my current weapon a lot. So that's going to hurt me a lot if I move on to a different weapon, but since we're pretty much up to the final boss, I'm not going to move on to a different weapon. Like, if the 6th floor was actually available on this run, that would be a bit of a concern, but it's not, so... Oh, I like the shotgun-style revolver, and I like the finale passive. Oh, well, this is still better. Oh, hey, max ammo up, and health up. Okay, so we have a ton of ammo, 3 bombs, and full health for the boss. I'm going to use 1 bomb here. Okay. I would like to find the secret room, but I'm not going to try for it again. So here we go. This is the Overlord. It is guaranteed to be the boss of the 5th floor, because it's the default final boss of the game. And it is a huge step up in difficulty from all the other bosses up to this point. So, not going to be talking too much during this fight probably, because I need to concentrate a bit. And now the actual hard part of the fight starts. Phase 2. This is the hardest part of the fight right here. This is where I'm going to be using my bombs. Getting hit by its easier attacks, which isn't good. That attack's a bit of a pain. And final phase. This phase is actually not as bad as the other two. This part at the beginning's a bit tricky, but otherwise then it moves on to a blue bullet burst thing that isn't bad at all. This right here. This looks scary, but it's honestly pretty easy to dodge. Man, that gun that I had was strong. Usually goes down, like, relatively fast in that phase, but not that fast. So we have this weird thing right here. And it made a symbol appear. And this is glowing now. But you might notice that there's 3 other circles that aren't filled in. So we have to leave. Oh, the secret room was over there. Seal's broken, 1 out of 4. And we just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Well, sort of unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Now, if we try going back into the Monolith, we have a cat who we can talk to. Oh. So, the first time I didn't beat the Overlord, so I guess that's a, wow, that's a very different introduction a bit. Since we beat the whole, default game already. That's pretty good. I always tell him yes, I'm gonna tell him no. Oh. No. How many are there? Great. Okay, I guess that's our rug now, forever. Okay, we can keep talking to him. And I believe if we talk to him enough, he'll eventually give us something to make us go away. I've done it before. Maybe it's not on this first run. So I'm actually going to exit out here, because I think that he'll start selling one other thing the second time that we go into the hub. And this is faster than doing a second attempt at the Monolith. We don't fight the boss again, by the way. Oh yeah, we got some trophies for being the Overlord and for something. Don't know what those trophies actually correspond to necessarily. So, when we unlock things in the game, we don't actually have them available right off the bat. We need to buy them from Klein's. I'm actually never going to buy this sword. I bought it on my other playthrough, and it's a neat weapon, I just don't like it. Okay. I'm going to, keep talking to him. And I think if I do that now, he'll give me something to make me go away. I'll do it like 5 times, I think. Maybe it's random. Okay, fine. Also, normally he starts selling one of the runes. Anyway, I'm going to buy the Time Bomb. Time Bomb's really nice. It's probably the best of the bombs. Largely because I consider bombs useful specifically for stopping bullets. So, our objective now is to find the remaining 3 runes. We can find 2 of the 3 in here. Klein sells one and he wasn't selling it right then. So we're not going to be able to actually access the 6th floor on this run. But that's okay. We get to see new stuff. Gang Blink. And you get to see a different bullet other than triple homing shot fireball, because that gun was insane. Oh hey, it's a kind of a core, but it's like pulsating like a slime. I never noticed that's kind of like a slime more than an actual, like, mechanical thing. Huh. That is probably one of the... That's probably the hardest mini-boss for this first floor, at least. Some of the ones later on that can appear are tougher, but that's the hardest one of the ones that have a chance to spawn on this floor. I'm pretty sure they don't all have a chance to spawn on floor 1. There's definitely a few that I've never seen on this floor. What's in the shop, actually? Oh, vault key on the first floor. That's pricey. I'll go through this whole run without taking any of the fireball weapons, because we already saw quite a bit of the fireball last time around. Unless it gives me, like, double fireball or something. Okay. So, my previous laser that I had was continuous. Normally lasers don't go continuously. That was the one passive that was on it. So this one has fast charge, so I can use it pretty frequently. And it has cross beam, so it has little sideways beams as well. I actually like fast charge more than continuous, because fast charge you can still have it out pretty frequently, and it burns through ammo less quickly. I'm going into the vault. Vault's not always worthwhile, so let's see. Okay, ammo max up is nice. Let's see, bomb? Yes. Oh, we got some wall chicken. Good. Perfect. So this thing is what is usually the first boss. At least, again, it's the one that I've seen the most. This one in particular, I've seen a lot more than either of the other 2. That ringleader was the rarest one of the three, but this one is still super common. Normally he puts up a bit more of a fight, but again, this laser's kind of a good weapon. Just like our other weapon, we're getting a bit lucky with weapons this time around, and last time around apparently. Let's see if that luck holds up. This laser is definitely going to burn through its ammo faster than my triple fireballs did. It's also harder to aim because, you know, it doesn't have literal homing capabilities. So that means I can actually waste ammo with it. Okay, I'll come back to that. There's a fairly good chance that there's something better than this, or about on par with it, in the weapon room. So, may as well do that when I'm low on ammo. Okay, I want to kill you first. So this is the room where everything explodes into more bullets when it dies. Oop, actually got hit. I'm not really sure what that flame buff does for them. Like, I think it makes them a bit more aggressive. Oh god, okay. This is shiny because it has some sort of pickup in it. It had money. I think sometimes it can have a key if there's a treasure vault. Max ammo up, recover 2 HP, or shrapnel freeze fireball, which sounds pretty good, but we're not getting fireballs and I don't like spending money on weaponry. Not unless it's something incredibly good. So we got an ammo refill. That's not bad. Also, boss is available now. But we definitely want to do full... I like to do full clears normally, but this time around we definitely want to do a full clear because we need to find those other runestone symbols. So we don't want to miss them along the way. Also, hey, upgrade station. Kinda need that. Stealth, salvage. Artifact isn't bad, but I think I'm gonna go with salvage. Because I feel like I'm gonna be changing weapons a decent amount this run. Oh, that was a bit scary. Also, you know, may as well show off some, like, more than just the same passives as last time. Oop. There we go. That's one way of taking care of that room, even though I still found a way to get myself hit. Secret. Oh, hey. Sure. And I guess I'll go ahead and take max HP up. Could take this to get even more health parts, but I think I'll save it for if I'm low on health after the boss. Okay, what do we got? Piercing pulse wave laser, I don't really like that. Or shrapnel freeze fireball. Another shrapnel freeze fireball, huh? I don't like this as much as my current laser, but let's show stuff off. So this is what that does. Piercing isn't really useful for the boss unless it's one of the bosses that summons in a bunch of little minion things. And this is not it. I'm glad that we haven't gotten any boss repeats yet. And there's a 1 in 3 chance that it'll be a boss that we've already seen, technically. Whoa. This boss is kind of... This might be the hardest one of floor 2. It's not too bad, but none of the floor 2 bosses really are. So get health up, and let's go back to the shop, and let's get this so that we can go up to 12 health now. Oh, right. Lightning. How about we go here? That's a lot of firepower you got there. Yep. Okay. That's the boss room, nothing attached to it. What else do we got? Okay. Oh, my side bullets caused that icicle to freeze to fall. I was wondering why it fell. I kind of forgot about my side bullets being actual bullets. Let's see, discount, voltaic, and fortune. Let's take voltaic. So now anytime we get hit with lightning, it won't do damage, it just makes us slower. Which is pretty nice. There's a decent number of enemies that use lightning, and lightning's also an environmental hazard that can show up. It's kind of a bit situational. Like, sometimes you just don't run into that much lightning in a run, but it can also help a lot. There we go. Okay, that one's dead. Treasure room, or weapon room, whatever. So here's this. That sure seems important. We'll be coming back for that momentarily. I want to explore a bit more of the floor before taking that. And possibly change my weapon around for some mysterious reason. This weapon's honestly not bad, it's just not great either. Okay. That kind of worked out. I should have salvaged. Then I could have got, well, getting ammo wouldn't have really mattered much if I switched to a new weapon anyway. Okay, yeah, I can't afford to do this room. Hey, this room again. So sometimes you get the same room twice. It doesn't happen too often, though. One more. Yeah, I can do this. Oh. Okay, now I need to really switch weapons. Split overheat versus... My god, it keeps giving me fireball or laser. Actually, homing crossbeam looks cool, so I'm gonna go with laser again. It's not actually that great, but this is a laser run. Oh, hey, the secret room was actually on the right. Or, you know, I could go for this awesome version of the default weapon, which runs out of ammo like crazy because it has Gatling, but I'm taking it. So this is how this fight works. You shoot the thing that he was selling because the price shot up to like $1 billion. And homing would probably actually have been the better choice for this particular fight, just because then I could focus on dodging him without worrying about dodging, without worrying about aiming. But honestly, I have so many bullets going all over the place. All those little green things are my bullets, if that wasn't clear. That it's kind of fine. And once I get this, I have it, regardless of if I reach the end of the Monolith on this run or not. I don't need to get the Relic and also 100% beat the Monolith in a single run. It's down to 1 gold, so I just need to buy it from him now. There we go. And there he goes. And we also get a ton of money from that. Now it's time for the boss. And this boss is the hardest boss on the floor. Okay. This thing has kind of a very Gunstar Heroes vibe to it. Definitely feels like a 7 Force thing. Blink is helping a fair amount with this particular fight. Okay. And now phase 2. Also, if you notice, I went into this fight with like 500 ammo. I'm done. All my ammo's gone. Just like that. That's what Gatling does. Gatling's pretty strong, but it does not last. Okay. Thankfully, phase 2 of that fight has very little health, especially compared to phase 1. Speaking of very little health, we are really low and have nothing. Nothing in the way of healing. So, floor 4. Still need to find 1 more of those glowing things in here, because Klein's just has the other one. They'll probably start selling it after this, if I had to guess. Where to go? Oh, this room's not good for my default weapon at all. I'm going to use a bomb. Oh, hey, that actually ended up paying off because it revealed the secret room. Well, that wasn't planned, but I'll take it. I kind of would have preferred health in this one scenario. Like that it's a little bandage from the fight. And that's pricey. Really doing pretty poorly on health from that merchant fight. But that's okay. We got a rune out of it. Like, being that and getting the rune was way more important than getting to the 5th floor again. Because getting to the 5th floor isn't going to really do anything for us other than possibly let Klein sell us more stuff that we can't really buy because we need to save up for the rune. He also starts selling. You're kind of being... Oh. Okay, there we go. Use the time bomb. So one thing that I wish this game did a bit differently is your bombs, the newest bomb you get goes first. And as far as I'm aware, there's no way to swap around your bombs. So if you get a really nice bomb, like that time bomb, and you want to save it for a hard boss or something, you really can't because it's the next bomb in the list. Unless there's a bomb swap button that the game doesn't teach you about and that I don't know about. Which in that case, it should probably include that in the tutorial. Oh, why did I fight the mini-boss? This is a bad idea. Oh, I was so happy that I got through it without getting hit. I did that the last time I fought that mini-boss too. I got hit by like a very trivial bullet right at the end after it died. Okay, let's kill you. Okay, all the hard stuff is dead, and this guy just explodes. Oh hey, a vault key. I haven't found anything on this floor that I've been trying to find. Like, I haven't found the vault, I haven't found the weapon, I haven't found the permanent upgrade. I found the shop, which is better than nothing. And there's some health, which is definitely better than nothing. There's the vault. On the other side of a kinda nasty room. Let's go into the vault. Oh good, max health up. Anytime you get max health up, it also boosts your current health. That way you're not, like, punished for, boosting your max health, because if it didn't boost your current health, then it would have things like you would be 1 health short of the max, and then you couldn't get ammo from mini-bosses, which would mean that would kind of encourage you to never boost your max health. Okay. Where is everything? Go away. There's a bomb. Okay, that was a bit scary. Finally, the weapon room. Revolver and Vulcan. Let's get revolver. And what is this revolver exactly? Split and chain lightning. Okay, I'll take it. We might actually die on the boss of this floor because of how low my health is. Chain lightning's pretty good. Not the best for bosses. Kind of same goes for split, but better than nothing. What do you got? Scanner, stealth. Let's get artifacts actually. Because this will also give me more health because I'm salvaging. Let's see, ricochet, split, triple freeze. That's not bad. Homing, triple, shrapnel, freeze, fireball. Wow. Oh, I feel like we've shown off the other things enough. Let's get the crazy version of the fireball. So, this is literally the same fireball I had before, except with even more stuff on it now. There we go. So this should be pretty strong. Oh hey, it's Ordinator again. Like I said, I tend to get him a lot. Oh. Okay. And he's in phase 2 mode already, so it's not bad. Phase 2 is a lot easier than phase 1 with this boss, at least in my opinion. There we go, got all the stuff. Still doing really awful on health. If I can find more health, that would be great, because I'm not at all confident that I could beat the Overlord with, well, 5 health now. I was gonna say 6 health, but that's not even the case anymore. Great. Oh no, 4 health. I got hit by one of the few things in this game that actually does more than 1 damage. So, those files, if you don't destroy them, will split into a million ghosts. So, this is a floor where Voltaic comes in handy, because as you can see, there's kind of a lot of electrified wires all over the place here. Like, I'm pretty sure I can touch this without being hurt now. Yeah, it just slows me down. And that can be a really nasty environmental hazard. Otherwise, it is way too late for Fortune to be useful. I'm just getting focus. Okay. Where are we now? I really want to destroy that thing. And down to 3 health. I might actually die before even fighting the Overlord at this rate. Which would be quite bad. I feel like this hasn't been that bad of a run overall, but we really lost a ton of health on that merchant fight. Okay. Okay, that room wasn't too bad at all. There's weapon room if I feel like I'm way too low on ammo, or if I desperately need a energy refill, I guess I'll take it. Oh, hello. These things look a lot like the angel from Evangelion. Like, a whole lot like it. Don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it's a nice little random tribute or what. There we go. What's over here? Health, ammo, and something I don't care about. Thankfully, I can afford both these things because you get a lot of money when you beat Merchant. Oh, I'm out of oh wait, no, I'm not out of bombs. It just... So, the deal with these guys is that all of their attacks are really dangerous, but they only actually work if they hit you with their crosshairs. Which, when there's two of them at once and you're in a kind of confined room, it's a bit difficult. Oh hey, that sure seems weird, doesn't it? Unlock a seal, face death. Well, that's one of the remaining seals that we need, so I'm gonna try for that and probably end up dying because I don't have much health. So that's like with the Merchant, that's another boss fight. And it's a significantly harder fight than the Merchant fight, actually. There we go. I don't really have much else to spend money on, but I'll hold off on that just in case that changes, I guess. Like, there is a small chance that there's another shop on this floor. It's a very small chance, but it can happen. At least I'm pretty sure. Go away. Okay, good. Health. Really just trying to prepare for that fight as much as I can. Which probably means switching weapons because my current ammo is not great. Oh, that's a lot of ghosts. It hit me. I noticed that was a fire one a bit too late. You jerk. I didn't find the secret room. I found the secret room. Okay. Damage up is pretty good. Let's go for this. I have nothing else to spend money on, so I'm gonna spend it all here. If I manage to get... I didn't manage to get it. That would have helped a whole lot if I had. Here we go. What do we got? No. Ooh, these are both kind of bad, but... So, here's the thing. Taking this will give me more health, and it'll have more ammo, so I'm going to do it. I think that might also be an... Okay, I have one more shot at this. Hey, I actually got it. So that made that worthwhile. I have, like, no money now, but that's okay. Not in the best of shape for this fight. This is a lot harder than the Merchant fight. And this is a much worse gun than the one I had for the Merchant fight. Well, it's kind of about on par. No, actually, this is a worse gun. So this thing has a bunch of different phases. This is phase 2. I've already lost about half of my health, so that's not good. This is definitely one of the harder bosses in the game. Go away. Okay, time bomb's helping a lot there. Okay. So this is phase 3, where it just rains down death in different parts of the screen periodically. And it's done. I don't think there's any more to the fight, but it does talk to us. Yeah, sure, wherever. And now we get to fight the Overlord with 5 health. And 1 bomb. Oh boy. Again, it doesn't matter too much because we'll gain nothing from actually killing this thing here anyway, because I'm still missing one of the runes that Klein's has. But may as well try anyway, right? Not gonna just throw the fight. I do kind of wish that there were multiple versions of the Overlord. Like, even if they were just slight variations. It's a fun fight, but it's the one fight in the game that you end up doing a whole lot. Especially when you're trying to, do the 6th floor stuff, because the 6th floor is really tough. So you end up seeing this guy more than any other boss in the game. Oh, I'm not surviving this. Oh cool, I'm completely out of bombs. And there we go. Our ship has exploded. Ended by Overlord. Much higher score than our last one, though, because of being the 2 optional boss things for the runes. Unlocked Razor, and a bunch of other things. You unlocked Expensive Seal. Okay, that's the thing that I've been looking for. Okay. No. No. Kind of like the blue stuff, but no, we're looking at all this. Wow. I do not care for that at all. No. Huh. No. Okay. Great, we have a weird skeleton thing on the wall now. Whatever works. Okay, we have just enough money to buy the expensive seal from him. There we go. That's all 4 seals. So, we got these things. Let's see what other advice you have. Okay. Sounds good. So, now it's actually important to do a good run, because I would love to show off the 6th floor. Not sure if I can make it up to the 6th boss. The true final boss, as it were. If I do, if I actually manage to make it up to and defeat the 6th boss on this run, I can tell you that that will have taken significantly less time than the first time I did it. So, yeah, I very much doubt it. The first... Oh, did I not actually pick up that debris because I went away from it too fast? Plating's actually kind of good because it'll put us up to 13, like right off the bat. Blink is really nice though, but plating's technically better if you find it later, so I'm going to get Blink now. Because the thing with plating is it's 1/3 of your current max health. So if your max health is already like 12, then you get plus 4. Instead of like plus 3, I think it rounds down. Oh, you're a bit scary. There we go. Max ammo up. That's not bad. There's a chance at the secret rooms here, but I'm going to keep looking a bit. Oh, I would very much like to get that. 10% damage increase, especially this early on, is extremely good. I wish I hadn't taken damage, though. What's in the treasure room? Oh, hey, health. Health and bombs. And fish. I like that the music becomes a bit slow and warped whenever you're underwater, too. It's a really neat little touch. Such an odd little... This game has a lot of nice little things in it that kind of all add up. Just gonna walk straight through that because I can't afford it anyway. So that super shop, as it were, that has 5 items is kind of rare, and I think it's normally more expensive than the equivalent in the 3 item shop, but as a larger selection. Sometimes it's a bit hard to get through it without accidentally buying something, though, because the items are kind of in the way of the exit. So I think the secret's here. Yeah, it is. And our prize is more health. Okay. And the weapon today is, 3 choices. Homing, overheat, fireball, ricochet, freeze, revolver, or piercing, charge faster, charge. I don't like charge, so fireball it is. Also going to go into this. Getting money is going to be more important than ever, since I definitely need as much as I can get out of it. Like, I need every upgrade I can get. Okay, I'm going to probably come back to that after being the boss. Hey! Oh wow, it's the 3rd guy. So we've now seen all 3 of the floor 1 bosses. Overheat's actually pretty good for this Guardian, because he likes to stay in one spot for a bit after attacking. So that worked. Do I want any of this stuff? Cover 2 HP is 2 steps closer to getting 1 more health. I can actually get that 1 health right now. There we go. 12 health. I think that was worth it. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. Just one of these guys, huh? Oh, that's certainly an easy room. Hey, upgrade room right away. That's nice. And our options are Artifact, Voltaic, and Focus. I'm gonna take Focus. Voltaic's nice, but it's not gonna help us on the final boss. Right now I'm mostly picking things based on how useful they will be for the final boss. I may as well go in here and restore my ammo a bit. My ammo's kind of already good, but man, he went down fast. But may as well restore it. Or I could have waited, I guess. Oh, I thought we'd go through the barrier, but it doesn't. Yeah, I really should have waited because now I might actually run out of ammo. I didn't realize 105 was my max. I thought it was a bit higher than that. You can tell from this line, I should have paid a bit more attention to the line. I was mostly worried that I'd take a hit though, and then not be able to get any ammo refill. It's not like this weapon's incredibly good. It's nice, but it's still just a standard weapon. Like, 2 modifiers is the average for a weapon. I think overall Fireball is probably my favorite weapon of the lot. There are few specific weapon combinations I like more than the Fireball weapon combinations, but in general, you can't really go wrong with Fireball. Initially, I kind of didn't like its slow attack speed, but as long as you get something to offset that a little bit, it honestly doesn't matter much. Okay, what do we got here? Max ammo up, recover 1 HP. Probably gonna take that max ammo up. But may as well see what else we have on offer first. Okay. Another HP room with bombs. That's good. Bombs kind of went to waste a bit there, but if you don't take them, they just go away forever, so... Hey, secret room. Oh. Well then. I'm gonna buy the ammo. Could save up for a bear shop later, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this now. I'm gonna fight the boss with this weapon, and then I'm gonna go back to the weapon room and see if there's a better weapon. Oh hey, Behemoth again. Behemoth really doesn't move too much, so this should work. Wow, yeah, this is just... Yeah, its health is just draining super fast. Yeah, like, if there's a better weapon, I'd rather go into floor 3 with that weapon at full ammo. And if not, then, oh well, ooh. Ricochet, homing, freeze. That's a whole lot of things that don't really boost damage. I'm going to pass on that. Also, as long as I get up to floor 6, this will probably be my last run of the night, one way or the other. Because I don't want to run too late. Yeah. This is where Voltaic could have come in handy, but again, won't really help us for the actual final boss, so I'd rather just take things that will help with that fight. Because that's far and away the hardest fight in the game. Go away, you. Oh, I took a hit. Right before the relatively easy mini-boss too. That's a shame. Oh well, my ammo is still pretty high. Oh, you things need to go away. And took a hit again. Need to really kill that thing before it can keep spawning stuff. Please stop. So this thing, Fireball is kind of a bit difficult to use against because it kind of spawns the ghost and then the Fireball hits the ghost. And by the time Fireball's ready, it kind of is about to spawn another ghost. That was a lot of bomb refills. So that's nice to keep in mind. So I can be a bit liberal with bombs on this floor, as long as I don't mind spending the money. Seems like I might have to in order to find where the secret room is too, unless I get lucky with it. Because there's actually a few places that look like they could be viable secret room locations this time around. I should have gone left. That's the upgrade station there. Let's go left now. What do you got? Plating, scanner, and artifact. Scanner's not actually bad, and plating's kind of going to be bad for us because I would like to refill ammo. But it's gonna give me a ton of max health that I admittedly probably won't be able to get. Thing with scanners, it helps a lot for picking your path, especially if you're trying to save ammo. But I think I'm gonna take plating, which means we're probably saying goodbye to this gun unless I find a magical full ammo refill. Because I'm not getting up to 17 ammo off of a mini boss, or 17 health off of a mini boss. Go away, fish. Nope. Fish decide not to go away. Oh well. I do want to heal regardless. There's a secret there. There's a secret there. There's a secret there. Where the heck is the secret on this floor? I just used up all of my bombs looking for the secret. I forgot about you. So this thing is kind of tough as far as mini bosses go because it can teleport. And that makes it a bit of a problem sometimes. Oh boy, this room. So as far as I can tell, the like whitish blue fish just never actually do anything ever. Hey, ammo refill. Not a good one, but better than nothing. Man, this is an odd long side path. Let's try for this. One more. Okay, one more. Okay, I'm done. 2 bombs. I don't know where the secret room could be at this rate. I feel like I've tried everything that I could possibly have been in. It can't be there. I tried this room. Tried that. Tried that. It wouldn't be there because it wasn't there. Huh. Well, that sucks. Hey, the ice worm. Oh, actually got hit. Also really low on ammo. That's not good. What do we got? Pulse wave phasing laser, piercing split Vulcan, Homing triple revolver. I'll take that. So the one thing with the revolver is it uses up your ammo. Not your like normal ammo, like these over here it uses up. And triple makes it use it up especially fast. But I think it does anyway. Maybe not. Like all the weapons do, the fireball does as well, but it's a bit more noticeable with the revolver. Stealth is nice for the final floor, and the final floor itself is pretty tough. Auto bomb is just nice in general. I think since I'm so low on bombs at the moment though, I'm going to go ahead and take stealth, because there's no guarantee that I'll get enough bombs to make auto bomb really worth it. Also, you know, if you play well enough, you don't need auto bomb. But auto bomb's definitely nice. I do not play well enough to completely negate the usefulness of auto bomb by any stretch. Oh, don't want to get crushed by that, or by that. Thankfully they do deactivate once all the other enemies are defeated because they're just an environmental hazard. Oh, the big piece of debris kind of went drifting away off the screen way before I could get to it. That's a shame. Not the end of the world, but a shame. I guess that the fire makes it so that they shoot a bullet when they die. I think that's what's going on with the fire. Oh, you look dangerous. So this is one instance where Voltaic would have made this a lot easier. Oh, there's something in this debris. This is kind of the default version of this mini-boss. We saw like the kind of small version of it a different time, but I think this is just the standard no strings attached version of it. Which is honestly probably the harder version. Health is looking really mediocre. At this rate, the boost from plating is going to mostly come in handy if I come across a shop that sells things for max HP. Because when you have this big of a difference between max HP and current HP, yeah, sure, just give up your max HP for, like, healing or whatnot, because you're never going to reach that amount anyway. This triple revolver is not really doing as much damage as I thought it would. But I also haven't found that many damage ups. Like, what am I at? 110%? Yeah, that's not great. Oh, this needs to die fast. There we go. Definitely one of the easier mini-bosses. Let's see what this shop is all about. 5% damage up. Gonna take that before anything else. There we go. I really want to kill the ads. These things are always scary. Thankfully, this room is not really that difficult to fight in. It's the narrow rooms that are always a real pain with them. Okay, I can fight the boss now, but I'm gonna try getting some more health and ammo first instead. I will end up just wasting health and ammo, but no reward if you don't take the risk, right? Hey, got some ammo. See, it all worked out. Oh, didn't notice the mage in the middle there. Kind of the most important part of this room. Okay. That's the whole floor. Okay, good. I only used one bomb getting it. Oh, and we got something useful. I'm gonna fight the boss and then probably salvage to get more HP up. Oh, hey, it's the hardest possible boss on this floor. Oh, this thing is so much more difficult than the Ordinaire. Go away. Like, it's not difficult in the sense that you really have much of a risk of dying to it, but it does have a good chance of taking away a fair chunk of your health. And that's ultimately all that really matters. Laser. Charge. Vulcan. Continuous homing laser is pretty mediocre, but I need the health. Also, we got a decent amount of debris. I definitely want to try and switch to a different weapon for the Overlord. So I'm kinda gambling on getting something better in this floor. If nothing else, this laser is just not gonna last. Like, continuous lasers just drain so quickly. They're nice, but it's not gonna last for all 3 phases of the Overlord. This is kind of like a normal enemy version of the Guardian, you know, one of the potential first bosses. Oh hey, an HP room. So yeah, we're doing that. This is where getting plating comes in handy, even if you're not actually hitting the actual max. Because again, I'm not getting up to 17 HP, so I may as well use it to get a massive damage up while still having a decent amount of health. Also, it's a lot easier to hit this max while still being a decent max overall. So that gives me a good chance of getting ammo refills for mini bosses. You die. Also you. Okay, we got another shop. This is an actual shop. Oh, there's that. Of course, I would have actually been able to get up to 16 HP, but that was worth the plus 10 damage. I'm not even going to pretend that that wasn't worth it, because it absolutely was. If I had less max HP, like if I had never gone max HP up and I was still sitting at like 10 or 11, I probably wouldn't have done it. But because having less than 10 HP is kind of a problem. But at 17, 3 HP is completely reasonable. Okay, we found the boss room for the Overlord, so that's good at least. Please die. Took a hit, but that's okay. Mostly was concerned about avoiding its big attack. Now I just need to really find where the final mini-boss is. Oh, you're going to be kind of a bit of a pain. Oh, never mind. Actually wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought. So there's the mini-boss room. It's time to go trade in this laser, though. I could refill it, but I don't really see any reason to do that when I can probably get something better here. Piercing, ricochet, or split shotgun style. Thing is, I could refill the laser, but I really just don't think it will last either way. So I'm gonna go with revolver. Shotgun style revolver also kind of goes away fast, but it kind of does a ton of damage during that time, so it can probably actually last throughout the Overlord fight. Especially if I'm just gonna be refilling it right after this anyway. Okay, let's go here. Nope, neither of those. Let's go here. I'm here, right? Yeah. Okay, there's the secret room. Hey, max HP up. Now I kind of have a choice. I could get this, or I could just get... So I could just fight the mini-boss now and get the health up from it. I think that's what I'll do, then I'll just buy the ammo. Oh, also this is a kind of tough mini-boss room, so I'm probably going to take damage anyway. And not really a tough mini-boss, but this room layout's a bit insane. Yeah. Man, I wasn't expecting this many rooms on the other side of that mini-boss store. I'm just trying to get rid of all the little ghosts right now. This thing's really just kind of cramming itself in there, I guess. Okay. Really? There's this many rooms? Of course he would change. Oh, getting some nice money. Oh, right! I didn't find the upgrade station! That would have been a problem. Now, this is interesting. So I could take Artifact and get a really good weapon for probably the rest of the game. So I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Discount's not really going to be that useful because I don't think there's ever a chance of having a shop on the 6th floor. So this shop is it. I can already afford everything I want out of it. Shotgun style, phasing, surge. Oh wait, no, that's charge. I don't want that. Split homing, shotgun style, overheat. That's really good. Ricochet, split burst align. That's okay. Piercing. Okay, it's the fireball. So also going to take this to get my max hit ammo up. Also, unlike with the other ones, I can't go back to this shop after being the Overlord. If you leave the Overlord's room through anything other than the 6th floor door, it just ends the run, because it assumes that you don't want to go to the 6th floor, which is a bit silly, but I guess that they need to do something to end the run if you don't want to, or something. Hi, Overlord. So doing kind of mediocre on bombs, but really good on everything else. I have to remember that I have Blink. This is really not doing as much damage as I thought it would, which is a bit of a problem. I'm very confident that I can beat the Overlord. That's not really the issue here. It's more an issue of what to do after that. Because if I go into the 6th floor with very low health, that's going to be a massive problem for me. Man, yeah, this weapon doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it would. Don't know why. This is usually... all these things are usually pretty strong. I'm going to probably actually run out of weapon ammo on this fight, after all. Which is exactly what I was trying to avoid. But oh well. Also really trying to conserve bombs here. So this pattern is, oh good, he didn't do it for too long. But that pattern where he kind of does jumps and lasers on top of shooting a bunch of other stuff is the worst part of Phase 2. I'm going to just use a time bomb on him. My health is looking bad. Ammo's looking bad. Not sure if I'm going to run out of it before the boss dies. That sure would be a problem. Oh, please die. Okay, good. Killed the Overlord, so I get to show off floor 4. We get 1 health back and a tiny bit of ammo. Great. So, on all the other floors, the normal enemies are not really that much of a threat. They can deal 1 damage here and there. Floor 6, they're kind of actually serious. Wow. Fireball, what happened? Why is your damage so bad? Oh, right! So I completely forgot that these things appear sometimes, too. Sometimes the very, bricks around you are just actually enemies. Well, that's kind of most of my bombs now. We got ammo up. That's not what I wanted. There's 2 mini-bosses there. I'm not going to any mini-boss rooms until I get a different weapon. Hopefully the like mini-boss room isn't on the way to the weapon room. Because that would really suck a lot. Okay, that reddish one is the problem. Anything that's new, anything that wasn't on the other floors is a problem on floor 6. Like, ideally, you probably want to take out anything that appears here that you didn't see before. Like, as your top priority target. Like these red ones right here. That being said, sometimes taking out the smaller things is just easier. Oh, this thing's a bit of a nightmare. And completely out of ammo, so back down to this gun. I was hoping to find the weapon room beforehand so that I could salvage it, but oh well. So that, like, gold aura thing kind of snaps onto enemies when you kill the enemy that's currently wearing it, and I honestly don't know what it does for them. I think it buffs them in some way, but like how, I just don't know. Okay, running pretty low on bombs here, but this is a kind of nasty room that I could not afford to deal with these ghosts in on top of dealing with the eyeball. So I think that was okay to do. I'm barely looking where I'm aiming because I need to focus a lot on dodging. There's a lot of bullets coming at me. Oh, we found the boss room. 3. Great. Oh, I got hit. Okay, that mage needs to go. This eyeball is another normal enemy version of one of the earlier bosses, though it behaves very differently in the normal fight. Yeah, a lot of the like floor 1 and floor 2 bosses show up in floor 5 and 6 as normal enemies. with slight variations. Like, they're not quite their boss forms, but they're pretty close. Oh, I don't know where anything is. There isn't an upgrade room on this floor, by the way. There isn't an upgrade room, and there isn't a shop. There's just the weapon room. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I don't think there's an upgrade room. Okay. Good, no evil cubes coming to attack us. Oh, and there's also a secret room still. If I can find it, that would be great. If I can't, then oh well. And I'm down to 1 health. And this room's kind of awful. So this might be the end. Okay, I don't have any bombs, so we're not finding the secret room. That's a problem. I think this thing in the middle is also... Yep. It seemed a bit suspicious. Okay, so... we have 1 health, and the weapon room that I really need is behind one of these 3 mini-boss rooms. Okay. This is one of the harder mini-bosses, so that's not bad. That's kind of bad. It's not the hardest mini-boss. I think there's 1 mini-boss that's unique to floor 6 that's guaranteed to spawn as one of the mini-bosses that you need to defeat. I'm really glad that this wasn't the room that was in. Though it's also not the weapon room either, which is a bit of a problem. Oh boy. Good. Die. Okay. So I have a 50% chance of just stumbling across the really nasty mini-boss and the run ending because I'm not beating it with 1 bomb and 2 health. So yeah. I also think that the secret room's probably here though. It's not. Great, I wasted my bomb. Oh, that's okay. This is the really hard mini-boss. So, even if I had that bomb, I wasn't beating this. Not with 2 health. Wait, what? I actually beat it. Well, okay then. That's a first. Oh, you need to stop. So I think the thing is that I managed to find a good number of damage upgrades at the very end. So my normal weapon's kind of no joke at this point. Why are you giving me money? I have nothing to spend it on game. Yeah, I'm at 125% attack power. Oh, you need to die. Both these things need to die, but especially the face. Because the eyeball at least is stationary. Like, it can't hurt me as long as I'm careful. The face, though, could. Hello there. You're tuning in just in time for the 6th and final floor of Monolith I'm probably going to die in. Oh, hi, weird Cthulhu mage. You need to go away. Oh, and... cubes. Deadly, horrible cubes. I'm trying to find the weapon room, which is apparently just not where I'm going. Oh wait, no, it actually is. It's the very next room, finally. Okay. What do we got? Piercing shotgun style revolver or charges faster phasing laser. I'll take piercing shotgun style. That's not gonna last long. But is gonna do a lot of damage. These warp portals are a real pain for this fight. Okay, I took a hit, but good enough. I don't know why I'm continuing to not just go for the final boss, since I'm pretty much home free at this point, I think. So, hey, max ammo up. Yeah, I could fight the final boss right now, but let's just see if I can find something useful along the way. Oh, this was a mistake. But I'll press on anyway. Oh, this room's also not great. I forgot about these kind of shadowy guys. Hey, we got health out of it. Now the question is, where could the secret room be? I'm gonna gamble on here. Nope. Thing is, if I can find the secret room, it'll probably help a lot more than these bombs would on their own. But, oh, never mind, that was my last bomb. I thought I had one more. Oh, right, I used one in that room. Oh, well. I wasn't really expecting to beat the final boss with 5 health and this weapon anyway. So here we go. We have the final boss. It's just a weird symbol thing. And it's really hard. Like, by bullet hell standards, most of the bosses in this game are fairly tame. This boss is a true bullet hell boss through and through. Thankfully, this weapon does a ton of damage to it. So it's making these earlier phases a lot easier. Really happy that I got to show off this many phases of the boss, actually. Considering I was honestly fully expecting that I wouldn't be able to show off any of it. And this is where the real fight starts. I'm not beating this. I beat it once, and I was in again I was in much better shape that time around compared to now. We're dying to this. Yep. So yeah, that's the final boss of Monolith. The true final boss of Monolith. Not bad, I managed to get up to it in 2 hours. Took me about 9 to beat that thing on my first playthrough. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Oh wait, we can get a jukebox. You can also buy a bunch of stuff I don't need. I want to show off this weapon, but we don't have the money for it, and I'm also not doing another run. So, yeah, we'll get deep freeze bombs as a potential thing that can spawn. I don't actually like laser bombs that much. They're nice, but they're a bit iffy at the same time. We can't actually hear this song. So yeah, we got a sound test now, basically. Game has good music. Let's see. What's the best song? I haven't heard all those songs, huh? I like this song a lot. That's the Overlord theme. It's a good song, but we hear it so often. Also, there will be a second playable character eventually. I don't know what changes. I think that might change things in some significant ways, like just as a guess here. But yeah, it's not in the game yet. Yeah, that'll do it for Monolith for tonight. I might go back to this, but I feel pretty satisfied having shown off a big chunk of the game up to the true final boss. So that's it for now, though. So good night, and thanks for watching.